Hi there, it's Wendy with Ask the Landlady. I'm here with all the tips and tricks to help you make a profit in real estate rentals. I love going and talking to like college classes or different opportunity type things with young people. And one question I keep getting asked is if this could be a virtual career. In other words, is there a way to be a completely virtual landlord? Hmm. Great question. I'm thinking as I still have to meet with tenants or whatever. I can hire people to do everything for sure. But in terms of technology and AI, how far can we push things that can be virtual? And we're definitely on the way to getting there. So there's definitely a lot of things we can do. First of all, marketing the property. Once you have pictures and video of your units, which you can hire somebody else to get, or you can do them, you can post them out to social media and schedule things to post things. Even for my Ask the Landlady social sites, I don't go on every day and post something, right? I do it for like a month at a time and kind of plan it out, and they all get posted through Canva. There's a lot of AI tools out there that will help you do that. If you like to keep your name out there in terms of social media and advertising, that's something you can do so that you don't even have to think about it. You do it once. You can even hire somebody to do it, of course. There are some virtual ways to let your marketing kind of spiral and go without you having to physically go put a sign out, right? There's ways to do that. Second of all, maybe for analyzing properties, you can definitely go onto AI and say, I'm looking for multifamily units in Indiana, and these are my specifications, and it can spit that out for you without you having to get in your car, drive to Indiana, and start looking around, right? Or call real estate agents. AI can completely has revolutionized how you can look for properties by putting in those parameters. You can even say, put it in a spreadsheet for me, put it in a little whatever for me, format it, all those types of things can be done definitely on AI. That thing is magic. Same thing with screening tenants. You can have a tenant fill out an application that you just pop right into AI and say, evaluate this based on these factors, especially with background checks and that type of thing. Lease signing and renewal can be done virtually, right? I like to meet with my tenants or have my staff meet with them because I think it's good to have that face-to-face time and say, this is our expectations, this is your expectations, let's all communicate well. But I'm in a small town and I'm, here. But if I was doing them all over the world, certainly you're going to be doing them virtually. But you may have a property manager that's still doing it. But you can do that stuff virtually. It can all get mailed out like clockwork. AI knows, oh, the lease is up. Let me shoot it out to the tenant. You can do all that sort of thing. Collecting rent for sure. The old days of going and trying to get that rent should be gone. I know some of you are still doing that. Shoot me a comment if you're still doing that. If you're still going physically to the doors and getting that rent. I'm amazed by you. That's great. And I hope you enjoy the process. But I like to be sitting at home and just be looking, my phone. Oh, click, click, click. People paid. I can go on my appfolio and say, oh, yay, rent's coming in. Yes. I can be anywhere in the world and that could be happening. And there's lots of things out there, because, everybody wants a rent receipt. I have, AI can do all that for you through sites like TurboTenant and Appfolio, Buildium that will take care of all that stuff for you, which is awesome. Virtually, what else is there? Keyless entry, right? You don't need to mess with keys anymore. You can just put little codes on there and you can open it with your phone, and you can have cameras up. You can have all sorts of things that can help you with that so that you're not doing that game called chase the key, find the key. Where's the key? Which is always problematic. Of course, handling maintenance requests. You can have a virtual site do that for you. There's people that do that on the internet, or you can hire out, or you can certainly have people you can bypass yourself and have them call directly. If you have this issue, call this person. If you have this issue, call that person. You can do a lot of that stuff virtually. And just like all other aspects of the business, going virtual has pros and cons, right? Can certainly be more efficient. On the positive side, it can help you manage more. It can help you manage from anywhere. It can help you grow, keep records better, all that types of thing. On the negative side, not all tenants have access to technology. Where in my area, there's a lot of people that don't even have smartphones. They can't even watch my YouTube videos. So they're certainly not going to be able to pay virtually. They're still going to come to the office with a money order and drop it through the slot. Or they mail it in. A lot of elderly people too. Same way, they're not going to mess with technology, not when they can just write a check or whatever and do that. I'm in southeastern Ohio, so I can't do that. Now, I do know when my kids have rented apartments in Pittsburgh, especially student housing, you had to be virtual. You had to be on their portal or they wouldn't rent to you. So, and you know your market as to where you can do that. It's definitely the way we're going in the future. I can't wait. Bring it on. Make it easy. But there are certainly a lot of pockets of the world. You know, I think probably the whole middle America is not ready for this. It's not set up. First of all, there's places that don't have internet access around me. We're not there yet. We're waiting for those things in the sky that's going to help us out. But there's a lot of places that we're still going to be lacking in that. We're not quite there yet. But sorry, kids. I love all these college kids that were like, I'd love to rent them, but I don't want to do any of the work. So, yeah, virtually is getting there, but not quite there yet. So, shoot me a comment. I'd love to hear what you have to say about it because it's definitely up and coming. And there's probably things I haven't even thought of that I could be having AI do for me. You know, the other day I asked it to come up with a skin regime for me and I was amazed, told me what product to buy, where to get. I was like, oh, this thing is magic. So there's more that can be done. And again, it's not easy being a landlady or landlord. Shoot me a comment about what you're thinking about all this virtual stuff. And certainly check out my books. They were not written virtually. I wrote them, people. And that's it. Have a great day.